Okay, for these matches, my main focus was getting used to stance switching for Narmaya's combos and pressure. So a nice early knockdown, nice tick throw to put him in the corner into a safe jump, but I didn't really believe in myself, so I didn't follow up with a combo when I should have. That was a poor roll by me, and I'm gonna eat some serious damage off of that. And then the Gran had an errant DP, I guess, so that was good for me. I got to push out the corner and start pushing him to the corner. There's a little frame trap there, which was good. Now I'm just hanging out a bit to hopefully roll a fireball like I did there, which was good. And then that was a nice check by the Gran, and then a roll to end the round. Okay, second round now. I really was focusing on trying to get some stance switches and going in these pressure strings like there, which was nice. I got another one there, which was good. Just trying to lay on the pressure a bit, try to keep him in the corner. That was a nice DP from him to get out. And then this is a nice combo for me to put him back in the corner. Nice stance switch, but then I mess up the ender, which is unfortunate. Nice throw into a safe jump, but I believe I messed it up a little bit there. So nice way for him to get out. And then I had to waste my last guard points to save myself, which was unfortunate, but he does boot and I get a free combo on him because of that. Okay, so overall I was pretty satisfied with this. I got to do the stance switching a bit, and I feel my pressure is getting better from last time, which is also good. Though I still have a ways to go, but that's just a part of the process. So on to the next match. Okay, so here's the second match I played with this Gran. Again, I have the same focus as the first match. Playing a little neutral here. That was a nice check by him. And then I was trying to roll that fireball, but I didn't get to the first time, but I got the second time. A nice throw, still a safe jump. There's a nice check by him again. And then just trying to keep him in the corner with 6XL, of course. You know, I was looking for a fireball actually, so I wasn't really expecting boot there. You know, nice fireballs by him. And then some nice pressure, I got a little combo. And I'm just trying to bait out the DP, but I got a nice confirm and I get to take the round. Okay, so overall pretty decent round. On to the next. Okay, so not much is really happening right now. We're just kind of being a little scrambly, but I'm just trying to focus on trying to get some pressure going, trying to win out in the neutral here mostly. That was a nice check by the Gran, and then I poor punish me on dealing with that DP. I should have done something much better. Nice DP to get him off of me. Nice stance switch there to get some pressure going. And that was a poor block string by me. I should have done something else to keep myself safe. Okay, and then that was a pretty okay round and set, I would say. I was more satisfied with the first match, but I did manage to get some things going in the second one too. Okay, now I'm fighting Charlotte, so similar game plan, but I'm also just trying to watch out for some of her shenanigans as well, since she is very much like the E-Honda of this game. I was honestly looking for her to do DP there, but she didn't. Oh, a nice side step by me to dodge the headbutt, as I'll call it. And then an air clash. I didn't really know what would have been the best thing to do after that, so I just blocked. Nice check from her. That was an accident, to be honest, but we take those. And I'm trying to get her in the corner, and I do. A little simple combo to trying to do a safe jump, but I messed it up. But I managed to take that round. So overall, pretty decent round. Managed to work in some stance switches here and there, so that's good. And that's the main focus of this session that I had. Okay, so now I was just being kind of wary of headbutt, as I'll affectionately call that move since I'm not remembering its actual name right now. It's anti-air, and then some nice pressure in the corner. Keep it there for a while too. Nice stance switch there, but I messed up. I should have done DP to end it there. But I managed to keep her in the corner a bit more with a little bit of staggers, and I mess up the combo, which is unfortunate. And I get punished for it. Okay, so things aren't looking bad, and I managed to get a jumping combo to take the set. Well, not the set, but this match. So that was good on me. I'm pretty happy with this match. Let's move on to the next one. Okay, now this is the second match of the set. Let's see how this one goes. Early jumping, I should have anti-aired that instead of spot dodging. And she gets some nice pressure in on me, but unfortunately drops her combo, which is good for me though. But I dropped my combo off of that 6XL, which is bad. And you really need to work on those confirms in those scenarios. Okay, so we're just being a little scrambly in the neutral at the moment, trying to see who can gain the advantage, and I managed to get some advantage going, but I unfortunately dropped my combo. So I forced it to burn 2 of her bravery points, which is good for me, even though I take this combo as a result of the follow-up interaction that happened. I used the fact that she can't break another raging strike to my advantage to take the round. Okay, so overall it wasn't a bad round. Now on to the next. And the round start headbutt, because of course these things happen, you know. But she unfortunately drops her combo, which again is good for me in those scenarios, but as I go up the ranks in these videos, those kind of scenarios aren't gonna happen as frequently, so I really need to learn to take advantage of those mistakes that happen even now. Okay, get some pressure going where she breaks that raging strike, so that means she can't break another one, and she's almost at critical because she only has 1 bravery point left. So I'm hoping that maybe I can get her to either burn it or just raging strike at the best opportunity so that I can hopefully take the round. Though I'm taking a beating at the moment right now, but I managed to get that raging strike off and I managed to take the set. So not a bad match, but I didn't really get to do much stance switching in this one, so we'll move on to the next match. Okay, these are the last matches from this session. I'm playing a Grimur, so I have to watch out for his tricky movement as well as his fireball. I'm trying to get some early pressure going, but he smartly gets out of it. And then one thing he does during this session, or this set I should say, is that he uses this stationary fireball to check rolls, as well as mixing it in with the one that goes, I believe it goes full screen, so it made it kind of difficult for me to get in on him in a couple instances, but at times he was a little bit two-hound, so I was able to use that to my advantage to get in on him. For example, I checked him a bunch with 6XL in some of the later parts of the match, which you'll see, but we'll talk more about that once we get there. So anyway, this was a pretty close round, and I realized some stuff that I need to adapt to in order to win this set if I really want to win it. So that was a nice calm in the corner, but I unfortunately dropped it, which was bad. I really need to work on these combos a bit more to get them a bit more consistent. But anyways, we are now back in the neutral, and he sets up his little seals for movement. That was actually nice on his part. I wasn't expecting him to do that. So he got some nice combo off of this, and I think he was going for the fuzzy, but Narmaya, I believe, can't be fuzzy because she's too short. But then that was also a nice super on his part. So I unfortunately lose this first match, but I did gain some important knowledge from it, which is always good, because you can carry it over into the next one. Okay, match number 2. Now this one, trying to pay more attention to the fireballs he's throwing so I can get it on him. That was a nice 6-6L into DP combo. And I'm also gonna try and press my pressure a bit more against him because he seemed to crack as soon as you start pressuring him. I realized. So a nice stack in there, but I should have done 2M after that second tag on. And then I dropped the combo, which is unfortunate. It goes straight into super, which I guess is okay. Figured he probably would have wanted to maybe save it for a bit later, but he managed to make me burn a guard point, so now I'm in critical, but he's in the corner and I got to pressure him, so I was able to take the round. Alright, round number 2, gonna see how this one goes. Start off with projectile, he retaliates with 1, and now I see him throwing them, so I'm gonna be a bit wary of them and start trying to jump over them, as well as use 6-6L to get in on him, because it seemed like he was throwing out buttons that I believe were maybe too slow. Some attack was too slow because I kept getting to check him with 6-6L. So I'm not really too sure what he was trying to do in those instances, but that was a nice mix-up by his part, though he didn't really get much off of it. So now he's in the corner, I do a throw, into a safe jump, I get to ear him, some stagger into some more pressure, but he matches up nicely, which is good for him. Now we're back in neutral, I'm low on the life, I'm trying to be wary. And I get that confirmed, which was nice for me. And then I get a little cheeky mix up to take the round. Okay, so that was good. And now we're gonna move on to the last match. Okay, so now time for the last match of this set. And again, I check him with 6-6L. I'm really wondering what he's doing in those instances. I was able to check him. Maybe he was throwing out too slow with buttons. I'm not too sure. I'd have to check the replays later to see what he was doing. But anyway, I got a nice combo, get some nice little pressure going, but he jumps out. So I get to jump over that fireball, put him in the corner again, but he sweeps, so that was good on him. I thought he was gonna jump, so that's why I did the DP there, to kind of preemptively catch him. But then I unfortunately dropped the corner combo again, which is bad, and then I get a raging strike in on him, and I get to take the round. Okay, so on to the next round. Because I feel I had a good idea of what his game plan is, and he seemed to understand that I did, which I feel is why he was trying to be a bit more offensive with the 6-6Ls. But I think if he continued doing that, that would have probably been good for him, but he seemed to stop after the first couple 6-6Ls. I'm not sure why. That was a nice crescent moon to bait out what he was doing. And now I got another 6-6L in him into a raging strike combo. Nice DP, next 6-6L, and then I take the match. Okay, so overall I was pretty happy with these matches. I was able to achieve what I wanted, but I'm gonna hop over into training mode just to talk about a couple more things. Okay, so overall I'm pretty satisfied with my performance in those matches. I still have a lot of things I want to work on, but I do think I'm seeing some marked improvement. For example, I did not use the projectile as much this time around, so I was not getting jumped in on as much compared to the last video that I did, so that's good. One thing that was mentioned in a comment of those videos was that you can do medium into light projectile, which acts like a frame trap. So I'll try to work that in future videos as well as sessions that I have, just to see how good it is. It seems pretty useful for persons that may be a bit antsy when they see a projectile or maybe want to retaliate or jump, so we'll see how that goes. Outside of that, another thing I need to work on is single hit confirms. As you'd have seen in those matches, there are plenty of instances where I got a hit, but then that was it. I didn't really get much going after that, but I really need to work on that so that in instances where I maybe get this or this, I'm able to get to the corner carry at least. Another thing I need to work on a bit is the combos. I was pretty fine with them at the start, but I was weirdly dropping them near the end. I'm not too sure, but I guess that just means I need to work on them some more, which is fine because practicing Narmaya combos is a lot of fun. And finally, the only other thing I really want to focus on right now is anti-airing. I did get a couple anti-airs off in those matches, but I just want to do a more effective anti-air combo, one that can hopefully maybe push them more to the corner, since that's where Narmaya is at the scariest. So I'm gonna work on learning at least an anti-air combo for both stances that can push them further to the corner. But that is it. If you watched this long, I'd like to thank you for watching. That is all, and I hope you have a good one. Peace.